Hello my loves. Right, I have an amazing collection to show you from Madam Glam. Oh my god! This is the apple of my eye collection and it is all things New York and it is absolutely stunning. They are full coverage cream shades. So we've got Rooftop Party. As you can see, these are the full coverage cream gorgeous shades. I will also do a little swatcheroo for you, look. So that's the first coat in for 30-second cure, and then we'll give you a second coat as well. How beautiful is this? Honestly, I've had so much fun with these shades, so much fun. Look at that. Next one is Birthday at the Plaza. Another beautiful shade. You know what this means though? It means I've got to rearrange all my drawers because they're all in colour order. That's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Oh. Listen, I've got a discount code for Madam Glam to get you 30% off. Unless you're already a VIP, in which case you wouldn't get that discount. But I use a lot of their products in this video, so I'll talk you through the benefits of them anyway. Pop the champagne, honey. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, first coat on. The coverage is insane with these gels. There's no messing. They ain't playing, honey. Oh my god. Then, this colour's absolutely beautiful. Meet me in New York, or NY. Meet me in NY. It's kind of neon but creamy but gorgeous. Just, oh, look at it. Look at that. Quick cure, in for the second coat. Absolutely gorgeous. Insane coverage. Honestly, wait until you see, oh, we've probably seen it on the front cover. Oh, the designs. Oh, they're so fun. So much fun. NY blue. Gorgeous. Okay, what's next, honey? It is Yellow Cab, of course. It's like the red phone boxes in England, isn't it? Yellow Cab. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I use every single colour in today's video. Every single colour. I could not leave one out. They're just too gorgeous. And I know the video's like a few days later than normal, but I'm having terrible trouble with my hand, as you know. So, yeah. I love New York. Whoop, whoop. So, yes. Someone take me to New York, please. Anyone? Just, never been. Want to go. It would be nice. Look at that. That coverage. It's insane. Okay, next coat. Not that you need it, but we're going to do it. Booyah. Okay, next. Oh, this is beautiful. The Big Apple. Absolutely gorgeous green. I don't have anything like it. Nothing like it. It's so beautiful. So I've given them all a top coat and here they are. Now let's get on with the design. I wanted to do this. I've had this in my head for ages. It's just I had to wait for my hand to sort of be having a good day. It wasn't really a good day, but it was better than the other day. So I'm going to do 2 triple ombres, side by side design, and then a beautiful ombre in the centre. I'm going for the animal print. We're keeping it sexy, honey. Look at it. I will put gloves on in a minute to stay on my nails. I'm also using their white and black gel paint, as well as the brushes, base coat, velvet matte top coat, and no white gloss top coat. So, first of all, I'm going to use their gel application brush, and I'm going to use 3 press-on almond tips, and I'm going to give them each a layer of Madam Glam's white gel paint. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm doing an ombre design, and I want these shades to pop. So just a wash of white underneath makes it so much difference. So that's all I'm going to do. It's not super thick. Then I'm going to grab some makeup sponges and some sellotape, and I'm just going to remove any fluff, any dirt, any dust, because otherwise it will just stick to the nail. So for this nail I'm using I Love NY or New York. Meet me in New York or NY, whichever, and Yellow Cab. They're 3 shades I thought would go really, really well together. Just going to paint them onto the sponge. There we go. Just one at a time. I couldn't ombre with a brush today because my hand's not good enough. So I know you haven't seen me sponge ombre for I don't really know how long actually. Years probably, but I couldn't brush ombre just because my thumb is not, it's poorly. So, okay. We're just going to go from left to right. I'm not worried about the sponge not being big enough to fill the whole nail because I'll just move it and I'll just use the edge of it to do the top. But we're going to go left to right, and I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. And I do jiggle it a little bit because I want those colours to merge. I don't want a line, obviously. That's not the idea of an ombre. So we're just going to tap, tap, tap. Obviously do the top bit on its own because that's got the pink. But yeah, you'll get the gist of it. And then once I'm happy with the first layer, I'm going to pop it in the lamp for a 30-second cure. And load up the sponge again. And we'll do exactly the same thing. So just tap, 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 tapping it. And every time that blend gets more gorgeous. Every time. Don't worry if they go over each other. It can all be tapped out. Tap out! It's just really, really beautiful. I got a bit of the other colour on there, so I just tapped it out. There you go. Just keep at it. And in for another cure. And then I will just do one more little top up with whatever's left on the sponge. So I won't refresh the sponge. I'll just go over it, and that just helps to blur those lines a little bit. There we are. Another 30-second cure, and then we're going to go in with Velvet Matte Top Coat because we're going to do a design on top. So I want to seal this in. Don't worry if it looks like slightly uneven. Once you've finished your whole design, it'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with this white gel paint, and I'm just going to isolate a couple of areas. The inspiration from this pattern, I'll see if I've got it on my phone, and if I have, I'll put it up here, was a top that I saw on, I think it was New Look on their website, and I was like, oh yes. So that's where I got the inspiration. But apart from that, I just kind of, well, I went with it. I got that little bit of inspo, and then kind of just, my brain took over from there. I put a bit too much white on, so I'm just going to use some isopropyl alcohol on a lint-free wipe to just disperse of it. There we are. And then I'll just check it's all the way I want it. Not a problem. And then I'll do another one in the top right side as well. So this gel will have a 60-second cure, and then I'll go in with another layer. You need to work thin with the gel paints. Don't be tempted to las it on really, really thick. Las it on. I get that word for my husband. Don't be tempted to apply the gel too thick because it will cause wrinkling, because it is a highly, highly pigmented art gel. Right, in for another 60-second cure. Get my beautiful palette from Just Joe Nail Addict. And some black art gel. And the Madam Glam long liner brush is the brush I'm using. It looks like this. Long fine liner. Well used. And I'm just going to do a kind of zebra print, I guess. Sort of. I mean, I didn't use a reference point for it. I just did it however I did it. Because my zebra looks like this. Don't care if it's correct. That's what my zebra looks like, all right? There we are. And I'm just going to keep doing that little pattern to fill up the white areas. There we go. And then I'll move to the other side so that it kind of meets, yeah, like that. And I'll just keep that going until I'm happy, and then add a few little extra bits here and there to make it more interesting, and do the same on the bottom. Again, with the black gel, you just work nice and thin. The thing is, right, there's no point trying to do a design like this if your products aren't good quality. It will be so hard and it won't look very good. And that's just because if you haven't got highly pigmented products that work well for the job you want them to do, it just makes it so difficult. Trust me, from somebody who's been there, done that. I know you don't feel like it at the time because you're just getting off your feet or you just want to start doing nail art, but don't trick yourself into thinking that buying cheap will help you, because it may not. I lost a lot of money early on in my career for just not investing in myself, really. Kind of, right, let me just do that. I've done a 60-second cure. Now I'm applying a layer of base coat, cure that for 30 seconds, then top coat. Just seals it all in. Yes, back to what I was saying. I didn't invest in myself back in the beginning. I used cheap quality products, and my work couldn't progress because I was battling the product, not my skill set. So if you've got a product that works really, really well, then you will learn your skill set much faster and develop your confidence much faster, and in turn earn more money much faster. So it is well worth it. So I've cured it for 30 seconds on the base coat. Now I'm going in with the no wipe glossy top coat, and hello, just, oh, I love it. My husband called these nails the Copacabana nails. Right, on to the next nail, NY Blue, and pop the champagne. Another ombré nail. The sponge will soak up some of the gel as well, so just be mindful of that. So on this one, I put the gel on the wrong side of the sponge at first, and as you can see, it didn't work as well. This was the side that was like external and smoother, so it didn't work very well at all. And I was like, what? So then I put it in the lamp anyway and cured it, and then got a new bit of sponge, new side, and did it on there, which you could tell the difference straight away because it was way more absorbent and it just worked better. So the other side was like different. I can't explain it, but the softer side of the sponge worked better. I thought, well, I'll keep that in because that's just, it was an oversight. I was just in the zone and didn't pay attention, which happens quite regularly to my pea-sized brain. Go on then, let's whack that on there. Beautiful. See the difference when you've got the right side of the sponge? Crazy, huh? Then you just got to blend them too. And basically, they'll make their own little colour in the middle. They make a baby. They do. It's called Baby New York. Give it a cure. And then we'll do the same again. Just top up a little bit more on there because the first layer was quite weak. Okay, then we're in with a layer of velvet matte top coat. Easy peasy. Starts to even out the surface of the nail. And we're going to do a different design on this one. So give them a 30-second cure. Beautiful, beautiful, darling. Okay, so we've got the white gel paint and I'm going to do a swirl. Just a swirl, a swoosh, a thing. It's a, you know what I mean. It's an uppy downy. I'm just building it up bit by bit. I'm using the long fine liner again from Madam Glam. The 30% discount is site-wide that I've got, so treat yourself. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. I'm obsessed. Oh, which reminds me, I need to put an order in actually. Keep forgetting. Okay, look at that. That coverage is insane over such bright colours as well. And we're just going to do the top, going to smooth those lines, do the same, and then cure it for 60 seconds.
Left on the shelf, full of dust, you'll know it's me and from nobody else.
Okie dokie, so now we are cured. I am using a teeny tiny brush that I got from Dorota Palitska's website, and it's really tiny, so it's good for filling in small spaces like this or doing some really detailed artwork. And I'm using Madam Glam's black nail art gel. And we're just doing a dodgy leopard print kind of thing. Honestly, for somebody with bad hands, I find this really easy. So if you haven't got bad hands, then you're onto a winner, really. And it's really effective. Like, your clients will love this. In fact, Mr. B liked it so much, he said, will you do yourself a full set of nails that look like that? Because they're gorgeous. I was like, no, can't be bothered. Genuinely can't be bothered. Too lazy. But they are beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. And then once that's done, we've got a 60-second cure. Bosh. In with base coat, same as before. Then a 30-second cure on that. And in with the no wipe top coat.
My sight, am I hanging on too tight? For me, it's just the thought of you that sets it right. Baby, you're my light.
Our final nail is a trio ombre. We've got Rooftop Party, Birthday at the Plaza, and the Big Apple. I honestly do not believe that you could only just buy one or two of this collection. I believe you need the whole thing, because they all work so well. The colours work so well as a group that you need them all. Don't bother just getting one or two. Get them all. You will not regret it. So beautiful. Beautiful. I'm speechless. Look at that green. So gorgeous. And I didn't put any crystals on these because you just didn't need it. It was not called for in this design, which is strange because I own a crystal brand, but yet I just think that the gels speak for themselves. It just didn't need it. It was not required at this moment in time. So we're doing the same technique, left to right, right to left. Just merge those colours in for a 30-second cure when I'm happy with it, and then we'll come back out and we'll top it up again.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah.
So here we are, and we need that velvet matte top coat so we can do some artwork on top, so that'll have a 30-second cure. Essentially what I'm doing here is the same as on the first nail, but back to front, other way around, so that they kind of both flow beautifully with the central nail. There we go, and I will just do a thin layer and then another layer on top. And what I love about the quality of Madam Glam gels is that when you're doing designs like this, you are not going to end up with a horrifically lumpy nail, and because that's what I used to get, and it was just embarrassing. It was just not nice. Whereas because of the quality, you're not going to get that. And that basically emphasises my point that I made earlier on about investing in yourself and the quality of the product you use. It's just makes your life so much easier in the long run, trust me. I never even got into gel paints like when everyone else did. I kept going, oh yeah, no, I can do the same with gel polish. But I couldn't actually, because I couldn't get the lines as fine and pigmented. Do you know what I mean? I had to go over them and do more. And now it takes less time. So I'm a convert. I was really always about sort of trying to get a bargain, cutting corners, seeing if I could do it a different way. And ultimately, no, not always. Not with products like this. So I'm doing the same as I did on the other nail, my personal zebra print from my zebra that lives in my mind. And I'm going to call it Jeremiah, and I don't know why. Jeremiah the zebra. I like it. It's a good name. Here we go. Just adding some bits. And then I realised I was just going to put it in the lamp, and I realised the ends looked a bit like lightning. They were too thin and they didn't look zebra-ish. So I needed to thicken them up quickly. So I just grabbed my brush and just added a little bit more to them. And that was a lot better. I was happy with that then. In the lamp, and we'll do a layer of base coat, 30-second cure, then a layer of top coat, and then we're done. So I will show you the final reveal. I will put the list of products in the description box along with a 30% discount. Oh yeah. Here we are. Look at that. So gorgeous. So the collection is here, and it's called Apple of My Eye. I nearly forgot then. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.